is frightful, but the fire is so delightful.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to show you how I got ready for a Christmas party I went to for Josh's family. So first things first, I primed my face with the Makeup Forever Hydrating Primer, and then I used the Rosebud Lip Salve to nourish my lips. Next up, I used the Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector to correct any dark circles I might have and also brighten the under eyes and also the lids. For foundation, I used the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Stick Foundation, and I just blended that into the skin, and then I used the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer to conceal my under eyes as well as highlight any of the high points of my face.
The fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying. As long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
To blend everything out, I'm just going to use my beauty blender and press it into the skin. To set everything into place, I'm going to be using the Tarte Amazonian Clay Finishing Powder, and I'm just going to press that under the eyes, and then I'm going to buff it in with a powder brush.
Good night, how I hate going out in the storm.
Now I'm going to move on to my brows. You guys know my brow routine. If not, I will leave a link up above. But basically, I just fill them in with my Tarte Amazonian Clay Brow Gel, and then I brush them out with my Benefit Gimme Brow. Moving on to eyes, I'm going to be using the LOC by Tati One and Done Shadow Stick in the shade Smokescreen. It's this beautiful gunmetal gray, and I'm just going to blend that all over the lids up to the crease. Do not blend this into the crease, as we are going to be using a flat shadow brush to blend everything out. But you do want to make sure that you blend this underneath the lower lash line just to smoke that out as well.
The outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Then I went into the Too Faced Chocolate Bar eyeshadow palette, and I took the shade Black Forest Truffle and I pressed that all over the lid. This is a beautiful dark purplish brown shade with a bit of brown glitter reflex in it. It's absolutely gorgeous, but I pressed that all over the lid, making sure that I was very careful not to blend that into the crease.
How I hate going out in the storm.
To smoke out the lower lash line even more, I also blended it under the lower lash line. Now, to blend everything out, I'm going to be taking the ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Desert. It's a beautiful transition shade, and I'm just going to blend that throughout my crease and also along the lower lash line. To make sure that I blend all the shades together, I am going to take a fluffy crease brush and I'm going to blend everything in. To deepen up the crease, I'm going to be using the ColourPop Shadow in Central Perk, and I'm just going to press that into the outer V, working my way into the crease. It's a beautiful, deep plum cranberry shade, and it's really going to make green eyes pop.
When we finally kiss goodnight.
Now this shadow is a bit difficult to blend on its own, so I did have to dip my brush back into the shade just to make sure that I blended out everything and there wasn't any splotchy or patchy spots within the look. And then I also made sure to blend it along my lower lash line. Moving on to the glitter, I'm going to be using the Ben Nye Lumiere Luxe Powder in Ultra Bright, and I'm just going to press that all over the lid. I really think that this worked well with the dress that I am wearing, as it kind of mimics the glittery effect that my dress has, but I do think that this would be perfect for New Year's as well. Next up, I curled my lashes and I applied some eyeliner. So I used the Nars Larger Than Life Longwear liner in Via Veneto. I tight lined and I also applied this along the top lashes, just smudging it, and then we will go in with a black and brown eyeshadow and smudge out the upper lash line. This doesn't have to be precise, as we are doing a smoky eye, but you just want to make sure that you define your upper lash line.
Way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it
I'm going to be taking my CoverGirl Full Lash Blue Mascara, and I'm going to be applying several coats to the top and bottom lashes.
out in the storm. But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. The fire is slowly dying.
Now this glamorous look would not be complete without false lashes, so I'm taking the Velour Silk Lashes and I'm just going to be applying them to my upper lashes.
Let it snow, let it snow.
Moving back to the face, we're going to bronze everything up by using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer, and we are just going to warm up the face, getting it ready for the contour that we're going to be doing next.
When we finally kiss goodnight, how I hate going out.
For my contour, I'm going to be using the Kat Von D Shade Light palette, and I'm going to be taking the taupe and the dark brown shades, and I am just going to be contouring. I contour my cheekbones, my jawline, and just the perimeter of my face.
And my dear, we're still goodbye. But as long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
For my highlight, I'm going to be taking the ColourPop highlight in the shade Spoon, and I'm just going to be pressing that onto the high points of my face. So my cheekbones, my cupid's bow, the tip of my nose, and also the bridge of my nose.
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Then I'm going to be taking the ColourPop blush in between the sheets, and I'm just going to buff this onto my cheeks and work my way up into the hairline. For some added drama and shine, I'm going to go back in with that glitter, and I'm just going to highlight all of the high points of my face. For the lips, I'm going to be using the Ben Nye lip liner in Salsa, and I'm going to outline my lips and then blend it in just by pressing my lips together. And then for the lipstick, I'm going to be using the Sephora Cream Lip Stain in the shade 13. I absolutely love this cream lip stain as it stays put all night long and you don't have to worry about touching it up. And here is the finished look. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and until next time, have a wonderful week everyone, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.